Hi, hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Neema, and this is Here is Neema, where we talk about all things fashion, beauty, lifestyle, feminine energy, feminine essence, simple luxuries, travel, and the like, so on and so forth. So if any of that is up your alley, definitely make sure to like and subscribe. And yes, I have a story time video for y'all today. Well, first things first, I've never actually filmed a video with my new glasses on. I just finally got them, and I don't know, I'm probably going to take them off for this video because, as you can see, it's got a little glare situation going on, but I just feel like they're so cute. And, oh my gosh, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys these glasses. I got them from zenny.com, and I just really like them. Like, my aunt told me that they're too big for my face, but I don't know, I like the style. It's like a cat eye. And then the cool thing about these glasses, this is the case that it comes in from zenny.com. I've ordered glasses from them before, but the cool thing is they're not transitional because, yeah, that is so, like, I don't even know, 90s, early 2000s? No. But they do have magnetic shade lenses that just kind of pop on, as you can see, which I love. Do I not look like divalicious in this? Like, what? And then when I'm done, I can just kind of like pop them off, put them in the case, and I got my glasses on. I know. Like, I don't know. I just like, I don't know, it's something different and I like it. So anyway, just wanted to share. Well, today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my story time. So, why you should always look your best. I have talked about this in videos in the past, and I'm here to bring a story to you today to further prove this point of why you should always look your best, because I had something happen to me not too long ago that was just a situation that I normally kind of would not have let happen if it wasn't for kind of just it being a Saturday night and, you know, just kind of having a good time, having a drink, having another drink. You catch my drift. I probably would not have let this happen, but anyways, I was having a good time. And in hindsight, it wasn't the worst thing that happened, but it was one of those situations that was a wake-up call again. It was like, oh snap, like I definitely did not think before acting in this case, and I should have made sure that I was looking my very best before I entered the situation. So, okay, here's what happened, guys. So, I went to a pool party. This was a couple Saturdays ago. And I went to this pool party and I looked really cute. Whenever I go swimming, I always make sure I go with my natural hair because I want to get in the water, like, duh, like, who wants to be... Well, I know some girls are like that. They, like, don't want to get their hair wet, but they'll go to the beach, they'll go to the pool, they'll just make sure they don't get their hair wet. But that is so not me. I want to, like, jump in. I'm a little scared to jump in, to be honest, unless the water is, like, really warm. But I want to get right in there. I want to, like, you know, splash, and I want to just submerge myself, and I just want to like have so much fun. I don't want to worry about my hair. So I usually always go with my natural hair, and on this day I had styled it. It was really cute in like a side bun, and I had on my cute little swimsuit and my cute little like slip-on dress, and I was ready for the beach. I was ready for the pool. I was ready for water. And you know, I looked cute for the pool. You know, I was showing up to the pool party, and I was meeting up some friends there, and we were all having a good time, and we were drinking and eating and, you know, having pool time, and it was all great and fun. Of course, got in the water, got my hair wet, all that jazz. And long story short, I was convinced to go to another party. This was on a Saturday during the day. I was convinced to go to another party, kind of like a concert type of a situation at a local club, like that wasn't too far away from where we were at. And I had no idea about it. I did not know. I was not planning on going anywhere else that day. I was going to go to the pool party and then take my behind home, because I'm the type of person where if I am going swimming or something like that, I want to wash my hair like as soon as I get home. There have been a couple times where that doesn't happen, but ideally I like to do that. So that was my plan. Well, I didn't follow the plan. And I ended up agreeing to go to this party. And like I said, we're feeling good. We're having a drink. We're having another drink. We're just, we're feeling good. No illness, nothing crazy, no like crazy things happened. But yes, we're all having a good time. We're all feeling like, loose and whatnot. So anyways, I should have probably said, okay, well, let me go home and change first before I go, because this was a Saturday night, like, club scene, and I'm coming from like a Saturday daytime pool party scene. So not the best judgment to go in my like slip-on dress that I had at the pool, like a pool cover up basically. It was black, so that helped like a little bit, but not really. Flip-flops and my natural hair that at this point had dried and was looking all frizzy and crazy. So, not the best choice. But I go anyways, and I'm having a good time. I'm just sort of going with the flow. But I became embarrassed because once I got there, I realized, like, oh my goodness, like, what am I doing? Like, I came here without changing, without like going home to change or do anything. And I ran into so many people that I knew, and I was so embarrassed because I usually dress for the occasion. I usually do. And I want to make sure that I'm showing up everywhere that I go, dressed and ready to represent myself for who I truly am. So the fact that I actually showed up to this party wearing some random like swimsuit cover up, which it was it is a dress. Like, I could have worn it on its own, and I did wear it on its own. It was like a strapless dress that was black, and it had buttons down the front, and it was kind of elastic on the top, and then it kind of flowed out. I mean, it was fine, but it was not really fine. Not for the club, y'all. Not for the club. Like, it was a good swimsuit cover up. And I just kind of figured, like, why go home and change? Like, I'm good the way I am. That's too much. Like, let me just go the way I am. And that was a big mistake. So I went ahead and put the picture of me that night in the thumbnail of this video. And I just thought, let me come on here and just kind of share with you guys. This was a moment for me, okay? Me running into people that I knew when I was not looking my best, and I looked like, oh my God, like, who told this girl that she could come up in here looking like this? That's how I felt. And it probably wasn't even that bad, but like, that's how I felt about it, because I'm usually not that girl. But just a PSA, make sure that you look your best everywhere you go and dress for the occasion. What I was wearing was suitable for a pool party. It was not suitable for a night out. What I have on today, I'll show you guys, because I did actually go out to the movies today, and I kind of put this outfit together, and I think that this is really cute for like a weekend. I have like, it's like a little skirt. It's really cute. Got the shorts in the back. And yeah. So, I'm a little fashionista in my own mind, but I had definitely a blip in my judgment, and I'm coming on here to share with you guys my story time. And please, please, please don't make the mistake that I did. Make sure to look your best all the time, at all times, because you never know who you're going to meet, and you never know what could happen, and you never know if, you making that faux pas and thinking that, oh, I'm just running to the store. Oh, I'm just running to the bank. It doesn't matter if I have on my sweatpants and my joggers and my baseball cap or whatever. No, like, it does matter. You never know who you're going to meet. You could meet a celebrity, and not to be like that, but like, yeah, you could meet a celebrity. You could meet, the man of your dreams. You can meet, someone who could literally change your life. Whether that be somebody who just, just wants to talk to you, wants to give you their card, wants to take you out, wants to, talk to you about a job offer. You just never know what could happen. And I've had so many situations like that happen to me in the past. And it just goes to show, like, you just never know what the day brings. And it's so important that we are, representing our best selves every single day, not just when we go to work, not just when we go out with our friends or our family, or when we feel like people are going to see us or we should be looking nice. Even though, a lot of people, and I feel like in the US, this is a trend, a lot of people here do not care about the way that they look. We're very sloppy. And I think that message is kind of like perpetuated a lot. Like, oh, it doesn't matter what you look like. Like, I'm just going to the store. I'm just running to the bank. I'm just going here. I'm just going there. Even work, like even at work, I have seen people that have dressed like they're wearing sweat pants, like jeans, like, just not professional attire to work. T-shirts, like, and I mean, occasionally, yes, I get it. We have our casual Fridays and all of that stuff, but that should not be the norm, in my opinion. And, as someone who has traveled, I've seen that in other parts of the world, it's very different. People, when I've gone to Kenya, that was one thing I noticed. People take pride in the way that they look a lot more. Even if they may not have that much money, when they go out to town, they dress up, even if they're just going for their shopping. Okay, they're not just going in any old clothes. And when I was in Nairobi as a girl, I remember seeing that, and I'm like, wow, everybody looks really dressed up here. Coming from America, where like we're all about the t-shirt and jeans. And when I lived in Korea, same thing. Women, they're very much about like, wanting their appearances are like everything. I mean, they very much care about their appearance. And, I hear a lot of people say that as a bad thing. I think that that's, more of a good thing than not. Honestly, we should be caring about our appearances more often, because like it or not, people are judging you based off of how you look and how you present yourself, depending on where you're going and depending on, where, what the attire is for that event. People are, judging based on that. It's human nature. There's no way to escape it. And as much as we'd love to say like, oh, people shouldn't judge, oh, people shouldn't do this, they do. It's human nature. Okay, so you might as well just accept it and make it work for you, make it work in your favor, and prioritize the way that you present yourself in public, instead of trying to fight it, and act like it doesn't matter, because it does. And we all know that it does, because at the end of the day, and I love this example that I use, if you are looking at, a well-lit path in the middle of the night, where there's people and there's street lights, and taking that way to walk over to your car, or cutting through a shortcut where it's a dark alley and you can't see through it and you don't know what's lurking, you know what I mean? Like behind the trash can or around the corner, which path are you going to take? You've got to make a judgment in that moment, and you're going to make the judgment that's going to keep you safe. Okay, this is human nature. You're probably not going to choose to go through the dark alley, even though there could be nothing there. Could be absolutely nothing there. Could be completely safe. Okay, the well-lit path where you see people and you see streetlights, there could be a guy that looks safe that's really not, who's going to harass you all the way to your car or try to mug you, or, you know what I mean? Who knows? So appearances, they don't always tell us the truth, but they say you can't judge a book by its cover, but naturally we do make those judgments. Most people would probably choose to go on the well-lit path because their chances are safer. than going through that dark alley, even though the dark alley may be safer than the well-lit path. So hopefully you see what I mean. You know, we are always making judgments based off of what we see, and it's all a part of us just wanting to keep ourselves safe. Human beings have had to do this for centuries, okay? You know, we're always making judgments about, you know, our environment and the world around us in order to keep ourselves safe, and that does not exclude other people. Okay. And in that, you know, you also want to associate yourself with people that look put together, that look like the type of people that, you know, you would also, you know, want either A, want to be associated with, or B, want to be more like. And see people that you see yourself in, you know, to a certain degree as well. So, you know, and all of those things, more often than not, are going to lead more on the positive side. So, you know, you're probably not going to want to be best friends with the smelly guy. Probably not. Or, you know, the guy who, you know, wears the stained t-shirt. And he could be the sweetest guy on earth. You know what I mean? So we can sit here and talk about how unfortunate it is, or we can kind of own it and say, okay, this is what it is. I'm going to let myself benefit from it, you know? But of course, stay kind, stay respectful, you know, don't treat people badly, but understand that this is a very real thing in our world and in our society, and we might as well make it work for us. In my situation, I didn't make it work for me in that one moment, but I took stock of that moment and I said, okay, we're not doing this again. We are not doing this again. If you go anywhere from this point on, Neema, me talking to me, you need to make sure that you're dressed and ready for the occasion. You know, we're not doing all this on the fly, last minute stuff. If you're not ready, you know, if you don't feel like going home and getting ready, then it can't happen. You just need to go home. And that's another thing, like last minute invitations. If you're not ready, you're just not ready. You can't just, you know, and especially if you're somebody who is on this journey and on this path to becoming your best self and self-development and femininity and all of this, all of these last minute plans and last minute situations, like, we don't do that. We don't do that, you know? And I usually don't, but in that moment, I was like, oh my gosh, it's Saturday night. I'm feeling good. I want to have some fun. I want to go out and dance. Oh, I'll just go, you know? And it would have been better if I would have just said, okay, well, let me just stop home and change first, you know, get myself together. But I didn't do that. So, you know, it's these little things, you know, and when you look good, you feel good. So anyway, that's my story time. In the picture, yes, I'm pictured with someone that I have blocked out, you know, because I just want to keep, you know, everybody's privacy and all of that. But that is how I looked. So as you can see, not too terrible. And that picture was taken at the end of the night. So not too terrible, but, you know, it was not my best. And like I said, we want to look our best. We want to be our best, you know, everywhere that we go. So anyways, I hope you're able to get something from this video. That was my embarrassing story time and why you should always look your best. Always look your best, you guys. I didn't know if I was going to come on here and make this video, but I'm glad that I did because honestly, we all need this wake-up call. All right. Well, I'm going to love you and leave you. Definitely make sure to like and subscribe if you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.